I will be presenting my AI-driven automated slide generation and transcript-based feedback for enhancing teaching efficiency and equality. So as a brief introduction, my paper explores the process of using AI to generate PowerPoint slideshows for instructors to use in tutoring lessons. Additionally, it analyzes the lesson transcripts to provide feedback for the tutor and to assess the effectiveness of the slides used. It then automatically makes edits to the slides to improve the quality of the teaching material. As a background to why I chose to do this project, I'm currently developing an app for an organization that connects students with tutors for lessons on various subjects. And my app aims to help with the tutor-student pairing process and improve communication between the two sides. And my main goal with this is to bring efficiency to the learning process and to enhance the overall educational experience. However, an issue that I noticed is that in communication with some members of the organization, I realized that many of the tutors spend large amounts of time and effort in preparing their teaching material, which is most commonly slideshow presentations. So with my project, I aim to find a way to automatically generate the slides so that tutors can put their focus on quality teaching methods rather than searching for information for the slides. Here's the abstract of my paper. So my project aims to automate the creation of slides using AI to reduce the time and effort tutors have to spend to prepare them. Through leveraging OpenAI's GPT-4 Turbo model, my system generates slide content based on the user input, which is a given topic, a desired length of the slideshow, and the number of bullet points per slide. Additionally, my project analyzes the lesson transcripts in order to assess the student engagement and the effectiveness of the generated slides, and it offers feedback and tips for the tutors to improve their teaching. My system generates slides by parsing the GPT-4 Turbo model's text output and formatting it into a .pptx file using the python-pptx library. Challenges that I encountered, such as vague content and simplistic design, are addressed by refining the input prompts and using tools to improve the slide's appearance. And overall, my system has proven effective in enhancing the instructional quality and student engagement, and it also allows tutors to save time and focus more on refining their teaching methods. Here is an introduction of my method. So for the first part of my project, which is the slide generation, I first collect the user input, which is the slide's topic, the number of slides, and the number of bullet points. I then insert the information into the OpenAI GPT-4 Turbo model as a prompt, and the output is the content of the slides as a text. Next, I parse the slides text, and then I create a pptx file using the python-pptx library, and that is the generated presentation. In the second part of my system, which is the lesson transcript analysis, I first retrieve the lesson transcript from the lesson between the tutor and the student. Then I put into the same GPT-4 Turbo model along with the slide content text from the slide generation process. And then the output text yields an analysis of student engagement and slide effectiveness, a few pieces of advice for the tutor, and also the updated text of the slide material that contains the edited slide content. I then convert the new slide content to a pptx file for the new and improved slides. Here is a flowchart of my whole system. So this shows the slide generation and transcript analysis parts and each of the steps and also the connections between them. So here are some examples of my system's output. On the left is a short slide deck made on the topic of major scales. And as you can see, each slide has a title and 3 bullet points containing accurate and useful information. And on the right is a slide from a slideshow that has been improved after the transcript analysis. So it shows a short quiz with 3 questions that the tutor can give to the student. So in conclusion, the results of my program display accurate and useful information that are suitable for use in tutoring lessons. And this can allow tutors to save large amounts of time and to adjust their focus to improving their communication and teaching methods. However, my program also has many limitations. For example, the content of the slides has limited complexity and detail, which is hard for the user to adjust based on their needs. Additionally, the visual aesthetics of the slides is very simple and basic, and the model is unable to generate images or diagrams as visual aids. For future implementations, I'll aim to include a feature to allow the user to select a difficulty level of the slides to adjust the depth and detail of the information presented. Also, I would like to allow tutors to select relevant background images for the slides and also to have a system to automatically generate slide transitions to enhance the visual appeals.